Today we have a special report on the second test flight of SpaceX's Super Heavy-Starship, the most powerful rocket ever built. As you may have heard, SpaceX attempted to launch its Super Heavy-Starship on Saturday, November 18, 2023, from its Boca Chica launch site in Texas. The rocket, which stands at 397 feet tall and has 33 engines on the first stage and 6 engines on the second stage, is designed to carry humans and cargo to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. It is also part of NASA's Artemis Program, which aims to land the first woman and the next man on the lunar surface by 2024. The launch was a spectacular sight, as the rocket lifted off with a roar of flame and smoke and soared into the sky. The first stage, called Super Heavy, separated from the second stage, called Starship, about 2.5 minutes into the flight. The Super Heavy then flipped around and tried to land in the Gulf of Mexico, while the Starship continued its ascent to space. However, things did not go as planned. The Super Heavy broke apart in midair, possibly due to the stress of the hot staging technique, which involves igniting the engines of the upper stage before the lower stage is released. The Starship, meanwhile, lost contact with the ground and exploded near the edge of space, triggering the automated flight termination system. This was the second failure in a row for SpaceX, which had a similar mishap in April, when the Starship also blew up after reaching a high altitude. SpaceX founder Elon Musk, who was at the launch site, said that the test was still a success, as it demonstrated the hot staging system and the performance of the engines. He also said that the company will learn from the mistakes and try again soon. NASA, on the other hand, may not be so happy with the outcome. The space agency has awarded SpaceX a $2.9 billion contract to use the Starship as the lunar lander for the Artemis Program. However, NASA will require a long string of successful missions before it will allow astronauts to board the rocket. Every delay and failure could jeopardize NASA's ambitious goal of returning to the Moon by 2024. So, what do you think of SpaceX's Super Heavy Starship test flight? Do you think it was a success or a failure? Do you think SpaceX can fix the problems and make the rocket safe and reliable for human exploration? Do you think NASA should stick with SpaceX or look for other options? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Celebrity Spotlight Radio. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.